all the endless raids and the countless resets and trials, all those Crucible matches where you thought you were going to get Gjallarhorn, but you never got your Gjallarhorn, the wasted time getting material so that you can go ahead and get you a good sword, a good exotic sword. I know y'all remember. And that's what we're here for, to play Destiny 1. Partially because Destiny 2 is shit, but we're not talking about Destiny 2 right now. We're talking about this game and the era that it had. I loaded it up the other day, mostly because I've been seeing a bunch of clips on social media, just in my face constantly, 24/7. And I thought to myself, I'll go ahead and play it. And then I stopped myself. I was like, I'm only going to play it for 1 to 2 days. And I'll stop myself again. And now I'm going through the whole game from scratch. So first thing I went ahead and did was go straight to the tower to go ahead and put some items in the vault. And I thought to myself, I ain't got no space here. So I made a whole new account. When I made a whole new account, we're doing Warlock, because I played Titan all of Destiny 1. I literally played Titan out of, if I had to guess, probably 4,000 out of the 6,000 hours that I have in Destiny. More than likely. But we're playing Warlock this time. And I'm doing this for a couple different reasons. A, for myself, because I want something Destiny to play without having to play Destiny 2, because that game is shit, like I said. The second reason being because if you're a veteran, who doesn't like seeing a little bit of Destiny 1 content? And then the third reason is because there are a lot of people that I know now that have never even touched Destiny 1 that I feel like would probably enjoy just seeing where the game started, what it was like, and the differences between the two games, and probably maybe pick it up themselves. So, I mean, that's really all there is to it. It's just a matter of playing the game at this point. The first chapter here is going to be a new light. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, remember, comment, like, subscribe, and you know what to do with the rest. All right, so this is where we discover the Traveler, and we go into our first golden age, right? This is where all the technological advancements happen. We start colonizing other planets, going out into space, and, you know, doing all the sci-fi spacey stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't care if you don't. That's not the point. Right after that, we get attacked by the darkness. So for some odd reason, the Traveler decides to shit the bed and then make ghosts so that we can fight back the darkness. That's where we come from, right? Ghosts find us, ghosts res, we go fight. That's exactly what Destiny is, verbatim, like at the very bare minimum of what it's gonna be, right? So that's what we go do. And the first 2 planets of the game, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not much going on. There's almost nothing there. You show up, you go where Ghost tells you to go, and you fight enemies until he either gets bored or he's done going to Marasov and he finished deleting his history. All right, so we got off into the first mission again, right? This is where you get your Kabastov, you learn how to melee, you start throwing grenades, which is at that point where I realized my sensitivity was too high and I couldn't aim. I looked like a blind old lady with no arms just now. But you did all that, got our first ship, went to the tower. And once we got to the tower, naturally, the first thing you're gonna do, you can go talk to your vendors, get your quests, right? We did all that. Talked to the postmaster, we went to the Cryptarch, and then I went to Ikora, right? The Vanguard for Warlocks, and got both, or really all the quests I needed from her, and then went and did missions. Ikora trying to run through Earth and going as quickly as possible. Because like I said, there's not much going on in these missions. They're usually pretty quick, right? I thought it was gonna go that way until I got to the Devil's Lair, where I proceeded to receive belt to ass towards the end of the strike from the Devil Walker for about 8 lives straight. In fact, it was so embarrassing. I'm just not gonna show you the clip. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to embarrass myself like that. And after that, I kept going through. I went through some of the moon missions until eventually I got to the point where you see this.
There's nothing left.
Not even the light. Where's his ghost?
Yeah. All my characters in the first one were literally male, so I was like, fuck it. There goes, my bad, XO Stranger. She's not Elsie Bray yet. My thing is, we saw her and we didn't question nothing. We just saw her and was like, oh,
We may want to move back.
he said, you may want to move back in and teleport into my back pocket. Man, what the hell?
We've woken the hive.
Man, that soft ass, we woke in the hot. Man, come on, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed right there.
Oh, regional chick.
I just looked at it. I was like, oh, what's that behind him? Yeah, as many times we used to fall off in the jumping posts and shit like that. Definitely one of the better editions. Let me use the. There we go. Oh, boy, I was playing yesterday. I was playing the Devil's Lair, nigga, and like some teammates had dropped some orbs of light, and I just looked at them. They were fucking huge.
All right, Cartel. This one's kind of short. I do want to apologize about that, but it's just kind of the start. You know what I'm saying? It's to get us on the road, right? Next one's gonna be Venus up to Mars, probably until the very end of the story. That's what I want to try to do. It's gonna be a little bit longer, a little bit more edits, a little more stuff going on with it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Other than that, peace.